Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing, and as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
The NAWASA app brings the power of NAWASA'S customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond. Alrighty, welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. How are you doing? Well, I hope you had a good weekend and that you're ready for today. You're ready for the week. It's going to be a short week, yes, and so we're going to have Good Friday. We're going to have Easter. So we're going to have a long weekend and things like that. All right. So we're pumped and we're ready to go. We had a nice weekend. We had a band launch that was really good at the stadium on the weekend as well. That was yesterday. We're talking about the band Lavish. You understand? As we get closer and closer to Spice Mass 2023. Coming up in a couple of weeks will be the launch of Spice Mass by the SMC. So you can look forward to that as well. Let's take a look at what's making the news for tonight. What we can tell you is that the 2023 hurricane season will be near the historical average with 11 to 15 named storms. NAWASA announces valve regulations. We'll talk to you about that. and care institutions are thankful for annual Grenlec grants. And the government will not extend the cap on freight relief. We'll explain that to you in a moment. And the Prime Minister hands over responsibility of the Ministry of Finance to Honorable Cornwall. We'll talk to you about that. And the government host a press conference that will be tomorrow, God's willing. A lawyer says that his client, who murdered another man, was not in his right frame of mind at the time of the incident. So we have all of that to talk to you about, and when we come back, we will tell you about it, you know what I mean? We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, NAWASA, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, and Infinite Contractors. Now, remember, someone sharing the news or sharing this live will get some free credits, compliments, Digicel. I will try and see if I can negotiate that phone for all you. All right? And of course, we invite you to share the business. When we come back, is real news in Oli Lili Lolo. So brace yourselves. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
All right, yes, so let's get straight into the business for tonight. And the first thing that we have to tell you is a bit of information from NAWASA as it relates to valve regulations. Now, valve regulations has to do with when the reservoirs and so on, the quantity of water is depleting. And once we're not getting rain and so on, NAWASA has to implement measures to manage the use of the water, all right, so that the dams don't just go dry, all right, and try to manage a kind of like a even distribution and giving the reservoirs some chance or time to replenish. So the National Water and Sewage Authority would like to advise consumers served by the PT Etang water system that due to the effects of the dry season, it has become necessary to implement a valve regulation schedule effective immediately and until further notice. The communities that's going to be affected by this is PT Etang, Syracuse, Corinth, Vincent's, Windsor Forest, Laurel Land, Pedmota, Providence, Chamfleur, and Child Island. In terms of the time period when water supply will be available, daily from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., okay? So this is the time period when your water supply will be available, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., all right? And 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. So again, you'll have water 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Please be advised that the information provided is based on current water levels and it is expected to change without prior notice, all right? And that will be depending on the availability of supply. In addition, affected consumers may receive low pressure residual supply on off days during the valve regulation period. Now, daily, NAWASA monitors, they say, all water systems and their capacity to meet demand, while efforts will be made to restore water supply as per the timeline given. Please note that the reopening of the system depends on the water supply available. Now, affected consumers, you are encouraged to collect and store water in clean, covered containers prior to the interruption in your supply. Please be advised that of the need to manage your stored supply, taking into consideration the needs of your family members and possibly your pets. So while we're on that, we also have another valve regulation for you, and this one is for the Apwetut water system. Again, due to the effects of the dry season, according to NAWASA, it has become necessary to implement a valve regulation schedule, which also goes into effect immediately. Apwetut will be affected. Now, in terms of the times, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Again, the time period when water supply will be available, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. And NAWASA say that they like to apologize for any inconveniences caused. As well, while we're on that, the National Water and Sewage Authority advises consumers in Mamakan, Grand Bacolet, Kuma, Hope, Mount Fan, Crowshoe, and surrounding communities in the parish of St. Andrew that due to a damaged water main in Mamakan, your water supply has been interrupted. And due to the nature, they say, of the repairs, the water supply restoration is scheduled for 3 p.m. tomorrow, God's willing. So currently you'll be out of water. You are encouraged to use what you have still while NAWASA tries to fix this. Now, Grenada and other countries is in what can be termed the hurricane belt. They are encouraged to make preparation all right, for this particular season. AccuWeather, meteorologists, they are emphasizing the preparations that preparation should begin in earnest for the upcoming Atlantic hurricane season, with a proposed 11 to 15 named storms. Now, the weather station recently put the final touches on their initial forecast, even though the official start date is 2 months away. Now, according to the release, AccuWeather says that Mother Nature threw a bit of an atmospheric curveball in 2022, despite the presence of a moderate to strong La Nina. Now, its team of tropical weather forecasters say that 2023 will be less active than the majority of seasons since 1995 and may feature a similar number of storms when compared to 2022. Current projections indicate that the 2023 season will be near the historical average named storms. 4 to 8 of them are expected to reach hurricane strength, while 1 to 3 achieves the major hurricane status. Now, the 2023 forecast was crafted carefully and took a number of critical environmental factors into account. Now, a few of those factors include the expected transition to El Nino, also sea surface temperatures in the tropical hotbeds of the Atlantic, and the strength of the wind pattern over Africa, known as the African Easterly Jet. All right, good. We are moving on. Earlier, the next thing that we have to tell Olia about, boy, the government say that they will not extend the cap on freight relief. Now, according to the government, to reduce the impact of the unexpected freight increase due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the government capped freight at the 2019 levels on all goods imported into Grenada, with effect from October 1st of 2022 for a 6-month period. Now, as a result of this relief measure, according to the government, they say they gave up $5.4 million in revenue. Now that the freight levels have normalized, they say, and are roughly back to the 2019 levels, the government say that they will not extend their relief measures, or these relief measures, which expired last Friday, that was March 31st, 2023. Now, the government say that they like to thank the businesses who supported this policy and passed on the benefits from the lower freight costs to the final consumer. Me know not more that. Because there are still a lot of people who are saying they've never seen any difference. And if ever that there was a difference, that some of those prices went up, not down. The people, in a lot of cases, did not pass that on. Now, the public is reminded that several other cost relief measures, including the removal of VAT, that's the value added tax on 19 food and other essential items, and the $10 electricity subsidy remain in place, consistent with the government's commitment to tackle imported inflation adversely affecting the food and energy costs for the citizens. Now, we are hearing tonight that the Prime Minister, right, is to hand over responsibility of the Ministry of Finance to Honorable Cornwall. Now, the Ministry of Infrastructure and Physical Development, Public Utilities, Civil Aviation, and Transportation will be led by Prime Minister Honorable Dickon Mitchell, and the Ministry of Finance will be by Honorable Dennis Cornwall. The change, according to sources, took effect on Monday, that is today. Dennis Cornwall, the Member of Parliament for the St. Patrick East, will be taking over as the new Minister for Finance to work alongside his brother, Michael Sylvester, who holds the post of Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance. With Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell taking over the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, it's expected that a lot of projects and so on that were in the pipeline that has not happened will get to go, or, will move. Now, this is the first ministerial switch by the ruling administration since their victory at the polls. All right. Well, the government, they are going to be having a press conference, right? They're going to be having a press conference that will be tomorrow, God's willing. All right. The press conference will be facilitated by Honorable Dickon Mitchell, Prime Minister, and also Honorable Andy Williams, the Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, and Mr. Mike Sylvester, who is the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance. The government team will provide several updates, including that of the bi-monthly payments, also the ministerial portfolio change, ending of the cap of the freight, water access and sanitation in homes, all right, and more. All right, so that press conference will be at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Now, pertaining to the pending or the portfolio switch, we are here, well, changes. Let's not say switch. Let's say changes. All right. We have the former opposition leader, Tobias Clement. You understand? Yes, man. So he's saying that, oh, wait, what's going on here? Tobias Clement speaks about the pending change.
Ministry of Finance is a very important ministry. I would not want to give it credence more than the others, but it is where it's like your heartbeat. That is where everything goes on. And so what I am a bit taken aback by is such quickness, though. I have seen Dr. Mitchell holds the reign of the Ministry of Finance, and I always say in my mind quietly, he only gives it up when the Ministry of Finance is in trouble. I hope that the Ministry of Finance now is not in trouble. If everything was hanky-dory and smooth sailing in there, maybe the Prime Minister now may not have given it up. But if the now Minister of Finance, which is Minister Cornwall, and PS are brothers, then I have to scratch my head on this one. I don't think there is anything in the law which states no, but then my question is, can conflict of interest rise there? But
all right. Now he speculates as to what might be happening.
But then, on the other hand, you could ask the question, is he now coming under too much of pressure? And so, whatever happens in the country, whether he's the Prime Minister or not, the buck stops with him. And so the blame cannot be shifted. I do believe Mr. Cornwall probably have had time in the ministry before, But what can be a little bit troubling to me though is that if he is now the minister, I ask the question as I asked before, then who is the PS?
Okay, and he's saying that, you know what, the bi-monthly payments that is to happen soon would be added pressure to the Ministry of Finance.
I know the Ministry of Finance may be or should be and will be coming under a lot of pressure to pay salary every fortnight. The verdict is still out on that.
Thank you very much. All right, Tobias Clement. Okay, now the next thing that we have to tell all about, boy, how we looking for time? There's an attorney Jerry Edwin. All right, he's speaking. According to him, Kelly Daniels, who was charged with the gruesome killing of a Guyanese national back in 2022 and is scheduled to be sentenced on Tuesday, is not fit to go before the High Court. Now, Edwin maintains Daniel was mentally challenged when he committed the crime. Kelly Daniel is scheduled to be sentenced Tuesday, but his attorney claims that he is not psychologically capable of doing so. Daniel's attorney, Jerry Edwin, claims that an application will be made since he is unfit to enter a plea. Edwin is requesting that the sentencing for Tuesday be cancelled.
Discovered Mr. Morris's body in a garbage bag. His neck was severed, as were his legs, to fit the body into a bag. My client, Kelly Daniel, made implicating statements to the police as to his role in the gentleman's death. What we discovered is that Kelly Daniel was not corpus mentis. Kelly Daniel was a patient at the Mongay Psychiatric Center on more than one occasions. Our position before the court will be that he is unfit to be sentenced. In other words, Kelly Daniel did not have all of his mental faculties when he committed the murder.
All right. Now, Daniel, who lived in St. Andrew and knew his victim, was 27 years old when the crime was committed. Early in 2022, he was accused of the non-capital murder. According to Edwin, the High Court will hear other sentencing on Tuesday, including one for Randy John, who was accused of killing Quinette John with intent to kill.
Kelly was not fit to plead in this case, therefore he cannot be sentenced. There are many people with mental difficulties who you speak to them and they appear to be normal. That's the position we will take to the court tomorrow. There are other sentences scheduled. Randy John is scheduled to be sentenced by the court in the capital murder matter. That's the incident that occurred in La Femme. Mitch Phillip is also scheduled to be sentenced for the non-capital murder. That's the case involving his significant other in Victoria. And let me underscore, as I will continue to do so, we will file a vigorous appeal in the case of Mitch Phillip. And there's another matter involving a matter of a sexual nature.
Thank you very much, Attorney Jerry Edwin. We were out of electricity for Saturday, boy, for a couple of hours. I think, at least for a significant portion of the mid-afternoon time, you know. So, Grenlec wanted to apologize for that outage. All right. So one of the generators had a trip, and so, you know, in local terms now. But they organized it. The team was able to organize it quickly and organize the business. Now, speaking of that, Grenlec from time to time does a lot, and they don't blow their trumpet. All right? They don't blow their trumpet. But, you know, sometimes you need to speak of initiatives, good things that are happening out there so that it can encourage others to do the same. Not only that, but of course, that the people who are out there doing those things get some degree of recognition to show that we are indeed a good people. Sometimes all you hear is about the bad. This happened here, this happened there, this happened here, this happened there. So we wanted to highlight how Grenlec has been involved. Hold on, I just need to. I'm trying to get a little picture for all on the business. Let me see if you come up. If not, we'll just tell you what we had to tell you, all right? Yeah, man. And so I wanted to tell you about our business here. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if you walk there. Oh Lord, my gosh, the thing don't want to walk from me now. What going on? I don't want me to show you the thing. I have a nice picture with Grenlec and them other people in there as evidence of the things they did today. But the thing not showing, it not coming up on my computer. I don't know what going on. Somebody hack me thing. Let me try one more time to see. Hey, yes, it come up. Good. Right. So let's get into that story right now. So Grenlec, they out there as I told you, all right, doing the business. And they're saying that it was a heartfelt moment when representatives of the nation's care institutions met with the Grenlec team for the first time since COVID-19. Now, it was a celebration, they say, of partnership and a reaffirmation of the company's commitment to provide continuous support. Now, the Grand Anse Home for the Aged, the Bel Air Home for the Aged, the Grand Bachelet Rehabilitation Treatment Center, Hillsview Home for the Aged, St. Martin's Home, Cedars Home, Charles Memorial Home, Dorothy Hopkins Home, all right, Missionaries of Charity, Primrose, and the Queen Elizabeth Home for Children were the recipients of the 2023 installment of an annual GCPI grant to care institutions. You hear how many of them? Now, the representatives conveyed appreciation for this year's grant as well as Grenlec's support during the dark days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, as Mrs. Chrisma Blair, the manager of the Grand Anse Home for the Aged, stated, even during the COVID-19 period, Grenlec gave generously. Now, the statement, or the sentiments rather, was echoed by Mrs. Lisa Charles, who is the manager of the Bel Air Home for the Children and Adolescents, who emotionally recounted how joyous the surprise was when they received the COVID-19 support grants in addition to the annual disbursements. Now, in her remarks, Prudence Greenidge, a very good woman, Grenlec's corporate communication manager, thanked the staff of the respective care institutions for the excellent job that they did in caring for the children and the elderly who have served our nation and are deserving of quality care. And I agree. The Richmond Home for the Manigans, Home for the Boys, and the Top Hill Home Carriacou will be awarded separately. Now, the Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative, the GCPI, funded through 5% of Grenlec's pre-tax profits, has a mandate to improve the quality of life of individuals, groups, and the communities in which the company operates. All right, so I think it's good business, and I put up the business on the business. All right, so a nice picture on the business there, right there. They're in front of the Grand Anse Home for the Aged. All right, so somebody give you a clap, a big clap. You understand? Give them a little business there. Good. Thank you very much. So, thought that was a really good idea and things like that. And they do the thing then, you know what I mean? Do the thing. So what else do I have to tell you? I see that we are running out of time. Do I have time? Just one more thing I wanted to tell you before we, come on. Yeah, I'm not going nowhere. Hold on. So NAWASA had a statement on the turbidity, in the water from the Avocat water treatment plant. All right. Now, the National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA, apologizes, they say, to consumers who received discolored water due to a system malfunction from the Avocat water treatment plant on Sunday. That was yesterday. That covers communities such as Penmata, St. Paul's, Mondelez, Mount Airy, etc., the Bocas and surrounding areas in the parish of St. George. Now, they say that the engineers have checked this out, all right, and they did the necessary flushing activities to ensure that the water quality throughout the network is of an acceptable standard, all right. Now, a sampling of the water quality, they say, at various locations throughout the network has confirmed that despite the turbidity, NAWASA'S disinfection system was not compromised. The authorities say that they would like to thank all affected and apologize again for that. All right? And they say that a lot of customers reached out to the team and assured, and they say that they wanted to assure you that everything was going to be done to make sure that you get good water in a Lily Lolo. All right? Good. So that's just about what we have for you for now, because I see that we're running out of time. So, yeah, lavish band, but they done the boy, all those costumes, getting the carnival will be different. Maybe we can show a little thing on the business tomorrow, God's willing, because I see we're running out. Yeah, I mean, so let me take a little thing on the thing, and then when I come back, we have for you the weather and thing. We're coming back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
The NAWASA app brings the power of NAWASA'S customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats, and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector. Rewind selector.
Alrighty, and of course we are getting ready to wrap it up for tonight. But before we go there, we have to tell you the weather. And what we can tell you is that the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with a low chance of brief isolated showers, mainly towards the early morning. Minimum temperature for tonight, 23 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to, well, just say easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, seas moderate to rough with waves up to 9 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells, and a marine advisory is in effect. Now, for Tuesday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy with brief occasional morning showers, becoming fair during the afternoon. Max temperature 30 degrees Celsius, let's say 30.5, okay? And the minimum 24. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. All right, gusting higher at times. And the sea is expected to be moderate with waves up to 7 feet in open waters. All right, yes, giving trouble. All right, and the marine advisory will be in effect for then. And of course, he wants to sleep. Hello. Hello. Look. Hello. Hi. 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 Say hi. Say hi. Hello. Yes, good boy. Say hi. Hi. Hello. All right. And so it is time for us to say hello and big up to all the people on YouTube. So we're saying hello and big up all the YouTube viewers. And yes, we hope to see you guys again. And to those of you who are on Facebook, we are also, yes, we are also, hi. We are also saying hello to the Facebook users. Hi, Java and the crew who takes responsibility for inviting people onto the live and asking people to share. So that's Java and the crew. We're saying hello to you and thank you for so doing. And all the other viewers of the program, we're talking about the first time viewers and the usual suspects, we are saying hello to you. All right, so Zaka and Eunice and it's Clovey, Kireen and Shireen and Michelle, and Dillian, thank you for sharing. Ansha, Claire, Michelle, again, and who else? Hazeland. All right, so everybody. This man likes to see colors, so he intends. Okay, hold on. I have to take off the keyboard, or else it's math. All right, so take care, Zaka, and everyone else. We'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Okay, may God bless you. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. Take care. May God bless you and your family. All those of you who didn't hear your name, I'm sorry, but you know, duty calls. Take care. Have a good one.